Hey guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. I wanted to go ahead and chime in real quick with regards to Bitcoin hitting $1 million and why it's very possible. And it's not as impossible as everybody thinks it is. So first off, let's go back to what John McAfee said. He said that there's a very high possibility that Bitcoin will hit the roof. And I think that a lot of people are kind of like missing the point. And I know that for a lot of veterans out there, they caught on to what, this whole Bitcoin hitting $1 million, what it really means. And so, me, I study economics. Economics is my thing. And it's pretty simple. Bitcoin will. I strongly believe Bitcoin will hit $1 million, and it's just for one simple reason, and I think that most people have missed the point. It went right over your head. In order for Bitcoin to hit $1 million, keyword dollars, the economy, the US economy would have to collapse, right? And I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories or whatnot and, everything with the Fed printing up money and fiat currencies. I'm not going to get into that. What I'm saying is that if the US dollar hyperinflates and loses its value, then just like Zimbabwe and other countries in Africa where their currency is worth nothing, just like Venezuela, it can happen here. Now, is it going to happen? I don't know. I hope not, God forbid. But if it does happen, then yeah, if the US dollar gets hyperinflated and is worth nothing one day, literally over the span of a few weeks, then a Bitcoin can be worth $1 million. Doesn't mean that a Bitcoin will be worth $1 million in the Chinese yuan, right? In the Chinese yuan or in the ruble or in any other foreign currencies. I'm talking about in the US reserve system, in the US currency system, the US dollar, the Federal Reserve System. If the US dollar hyperinflates, then yes, a Bitcoin can be worth $1 million, and it's not impossible. So I don't know if anybody caught on to that, but that's what John McAfee means. When John McAfee means that Bitcoin will be worth $1 million one day, you idiots, he doesn't mean that you're gonna be sitting on to, that doesn't mean that your one Bitcoin, you're gonna be able to cash it in for $1 million in US money and be able to buy like a couple mansions or something. No, you're gonna be able to maybe buy a loaf of bread or maybe if you're lucky, a bicycle. That's what they mean by Bitcoin hitting $1 million. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin's gonna be worth that in other currencies, but in the US market. So when people make that statement, it's because they believe that in their mind that the US economy may one day collapse. And in the event that the US economy collapses and the US dollar hyperinflates, then that would be the one scenario where a Bitcoin would be worth $1 million US. Doesn't mean it's going to be worth that in Mexican money, Colombian money, in Japanese money and Russian money. It doesn't. It just means that the US economy is in trouble and it caused currency to hyperinflate, which means that $1 million in Bitcoin couldn't buy you squat. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe later.